Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the new quest line. And it begins here with Rowena. Hagar's invitation. The quest reads, Hagar has a message she believes the elves and trolls of Azeroth must all hear. She has sent a call to leaders from the elven and troll tribes to come to Herondar. I have come here to ask the Blood Elves to join us, but you should be there as well. You've been with us through so much of this. The route ways from Silvermoon would be the fastest way. All right.
Elder Hagar has called on the elven leaders to join this gathering in Herondar. It is of great importance.
It would be an honor. We will join you as soon as we can.
Good. You are here. The elders and others await you below.
All manner of elves and trolls are here. We await only the Blood Elves and the Amani. You have come far, stranger.
Just crowded around on their mounts, just sitting idle because they're about to do it, but they went and took a break or something. It should not be long now, when it says.
Wild guide you well.
Oh, we get a new ground mount from this. It's a new variant of one that I already have. But that's cool. History lesson. Hagar requested that we... Oh, she's just saying basically what she said before. Hey, Purple Rose, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Hagar requested that we invite to this meeting all of the troll and elven leaders we know. It was not easy to convince them to come. There are some past grievances between these groups. Hagar hopes to overcome these divisions. As we wait for the others to arrive, feel free to speak to the other delegates. The wait is making them restless, so try not to inflame tensions.
So many old wounds. It makes them tense, being near those who were enemies for so long.
Oh, wow. I thought it was just going to be like the local Zul'Aman group, but these are the Zandalari trolls as well.
I will do whatever I must to keep my people safe.
Queen Talanji is a central character in the Battle for Azeroth expansion. She says, I know little of the Heronir beyond the reports from the Ward Council. So, okay, let me stop there for just one moment. The Horde Council has been discussing that. Where are the rest of the Horde? Backing up the Blood Elves. Oh my god. They seem few in numbers and disorganized, unlikely to be a threat to Zandalar. Still, let it not be said that the Queen of Zandalar is too proud to answer such a call. I know some of them wish to join the Horde, and they will know we return respect when it is shown to us. It's a weird way to say that. I'm not a big fan of Queen Talanji's methods. Sure, thank you for your
Loa
insights.
watch over you. All of Azeroth respects the Heronir for fighting against the Void. But to bring so many old enemies to one place, watch carefully.
Zandalar forever.
Yeah, why did you bring so many troops, Queen Talanji? So many. It is a fraction of my honor guard. If anything, I brought fewer. Of course you did. The Zandalari are a proud people, sometimes so proud we believe we are invincible. No longer. I've made it my priority to never underestimate our enemies. Surprise attacks, assassinations, we will not be caught unaware again. Talanji narrows her eyes. I have not forgotten what the Alliance did to my father, and I never will.
Maybe on some DC.
First
What
Arcanist.
news?
Thalyssra, right on. Thalyssra was a central character in the Legion expansion. When you meet her, she is a withered. And you help to restore the power back to Suramar and also to Thalyssra with the growing a tree, and she eats a piece of fruit and she gets better. Anyway, there's the synopsis. That's the TLDR version. She says, it has been strange fighting alongside the Kaldorei once again. Erator managed to temper the divisions amongst the elves, but some hostilities still remain, lurking beneath the surface. I once thought that when Suramar was liberated from the Burning Legion, we would be reunited with our Kaldorei cousins, but they still resented us for Elisan's betrayal. And that was a long time ago. I think it may have something to do with the Horde. We might have tried harder to bridge these divisions, but I did not want to subject my people to the Keldorei's arrogance and mistrust. Until recently, I thought we would have... Oh my god. Until recently, I thought we would have to forge our future without them. And now, I suppose, time will tell if these new bonds last. It's because directly after the Legion expansion and when her people join the Horde is during the Battle for Azeroth expansion. So I think the hesitance to trust is that they sided with the Horde even after the burning of Teldrassil. I think that's why they think that. Even though that's not why, like, they didn't join because of Sylvanas. Like, they joined the Horde because of Lorthamar, partly Liadrin, The Horde helped intervene with the Legion in Suramar a lot. They did a lot of the heavy lifting and assisting. I mean, the player themselves obviously does the most work in those situations, but in the narrative sense, they showed the Horde were the ones who came to the aid of Suramar. Anyway.
Our future shines bright. Many Kaldorai still view us with scorn. To them, we are either cowards who hid from the Legion, or traitors who joined the Horde.
Yep. Well said.
We embrace power. We do not
Magister.
fear it.
Magister Umbric, whatever the Heronir wish to share, this is an excuse to see this new land. Even now, the Rendorai are seldom thought of as equals by, well, anyone. Unless they need a portal or some shadow monster banished, then it's back to the Void with you, Umbric. Maybe not the Void anymore, but at least these Heronir consider us as important as the Trolls. Thank you for your
The
insight.
light is not the only. For a group that has avoided trolls and elves for so long, the Heronir seem rather rushed to tell us something.
Well, finally, one of the Darkspear chieftains.
For the Dark Spear.
The Blood Elves. The Blood Elves have history with the Omani. But they're not the only ones. The Darkspear have always been a smaller tribe. We have no gleaming cities or glorious armies. Tribes like the Amani, Gorobashi, and Drakari all had empires to them. The smaller tribes were easy pickings, either subjects or victims. So tribes like the Darkspear, we got kicked around, pushed aside, and left to toil. Even by the Zandalari. That was why we joined the Horde. Not just for protection. No, Thrall saw us as a vital part of the Horde, not just another tribe to conquer. Now, none of them have empires but the Zandalari. It was clever of the Heronir to only invite a few tribes, or some might look for payback. Well, yeah, you know, there are a few of the troll groups that are really too far gone. Their whole groups are taken by dark magic and whatnot. Cannot be reasoned with. Meaning, there's no ability to have a conversation. At all.
Come back if you need me help. The Dark Spear spilled blood with some of the trolls and elves here. But I'd be willing to set aside old rivalries for the common good.
Oh, hey, it's Varisa.
Greetings.
She says, I've had my differences with many of those gathered here. The Blood Elves refused to let me come home and sided with our enemies, but we found a way to move forward. to work together against Xal'atath and her minions. But the Amani? They have been at our throats for so long. Everyone in Quel'Thalas has lost friends and family to Amani Axis. How do you forgive? I know their leader fought to liberate the Sunwell and that Lady Liadrin has vouched for them. Despite this, I don't understand how Liadrin can set aside her hatred. Varisa snorts. I have not. Well, that's... It's hard to move on for some, I guess. She's also a windrunner.
Fight well.
I am told the Amani have been invited as well. Do not expect me to break bread with those murderers.
Much remains to be done.
Chandris Feathermoon, High General of the Keldorai. I don't know as much of the Alliance history, so I'm not sure how far back Chandris Feathermoon goes. I'm sure that she's been in the game for a long time. Probably since vanilla. I don't know. She could have been a warrior trainer in the capital. As well. I don't know. I haven't played Alliance very much, so I couldn't tell you. So, Chandris Feathermoon, she says, the Keldorai are an ancient people that have fought countless battles through the ages. Some of the troll empires have been around that long, but few individuals. I have personally crossed blades with nearly every faction here at some point or another throughout our history. While the elves have reconciled with us for now, the same cannot be said about the trolls. As I scan this room, I can see the anger and judgment in some of their eyes. It matters little. The Keldorai will not be intimidated by the trolls, the Horde, or anyone else. Okay, thank you for your insight,
We will find
Chandris.
the answers we seek. The Keldorai will do what we must for the preservation of this world and the protection of our people.
So, your path leads you here.
So Rowena says, I have received word that our final delegates have arrived. Shall we greet them? It's a movie. Here we go.
You must be Zul'Jan. Welcome to Herinda. It is an honor.
Why have you asked me here?
Mother Hagar has asked many to come. Both trolls and elves.
Lord Thamar, this is Zul'Jan of the Amani. Zul'Jan, This is
I know who he is.
Bold of the Amani to send the one who raided our forest as their emissary.
Your forest? You're lucky I haven't cut your throat already.
There will be no violence in this place.
welcome. Many of you have traveled far to be here. Please, come.
Owena?
You are wondering why you are here. Generations upon generations ago, we Haranir stalked the forests of the world above, until we heard the call of our goddess. Seeking her warmth, some left the forest behind, vanishing deep within the sacred hollows of the world. But many Haranir remained above, and over time, they changed, splintering apart as millennia passed, giving rise to mighty empires and terrible wars, fought by those who had forgotten they had ever been one people at all. But here we are, together, elves, trolls, and Haranir. We are all the descendants of one lineage. We are, in essence, one people. And now, we can be so once again.
Lies!
Zul'Jin.
Kin to elves? It cannot be. What do you, Haranir, know of my people's history? Our triumphs? Our suffering?
I understand this is difficult. If you are willing, I could show you proof. And perhaps a path forward.
Ashura? Oh, nice to see another familiar face here. Just call me Uncle.
Oh, Kinduro. He says, good to see you again. Kinduro looks around the den and sighs. Do you know where Zul'Jin has stomped off to? The next quest. A favor for Kinduru. Zul'Jara could not leave Zul'Aman as the Amani still recover. She sent Zul'Jin in her stead. She hoped showing trust and giving him this responsibility would bring him out of her shadow, make use of his talents. But this news... I'm an old troll. I have a hard time reining Zul'Jin in, but he may listen to you. Would you join us? Zul'Jara and I would be grateful if Zul'Jin stayed out of trouble.
It's good to have you along. Now, where is my nephew?
I am the blade of the light.
So we have a few optional stay a while and listen conversations. One with Liandrin. It just says stay a while and listen to the elves, stay a while and listen to the trolls. So Liandrin was the closest. So she says, after all we've been through, I thought there was little that could surprise me. This Hagar managed to find a way. It is a lot to consider. These bonds would be ancient, even further back than our connection to the Kaldorai, and our link to the Naga has hardly brought peace. Did the Haranir think this would temper long-held animosities? I could have told them this was how Zul'Jin would react. Why he was even allowed to be here after all he has done? What was Zul'Jin thinking? Still, I was beginning to see some reflection of myself in Zul'Jin. Perhaps this could be another step toward moving on from old grudges. No, I think she just trusts Zul'Jin a little too much to grow up on his own. Or maybe she just didn't want to deal with him. Get out of my hair for a while, go on vacation. She has too much she's dealing with. She didn't think about this as like a major responsibility. Which, that's fair.
Fight well.
We share a lineage with the trolls, with the Amani. This is preposterous.
These are shocking revelations. But I have fought...
All interesting reactions.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon. Silvermoon will know prosperity again.
Baladash Malanor. Together we will.
I be listening.
Rokan says trolls and elves have been at each other's throats and their own since history began. I hope the Haranir know what they're doing here. Stay away.
Watch your back.
They will not be pleased.
It's news. We all come from an ancient line of hunters and guardians of a secret world. What does it matter if the elves share that ancestry?
It matters plenty, Zakan. If they even believe what Hagar told us. Most trolls never seen a Haranir, never even heard of them. How do we tell a troll who never left the Echo Isles that the elves are keen to us?
Brought more of us together.
A family. Even if we share blood, this will take time.
But these people are accepting the information. They're not refusing. Zul'Jin is the only one that's like, no, that's impossible. Luke Skywalker. That can't be. No.
Proof? What do you mean, proof?
Ah, good. Someone competent for once.
So Zul'Jin says, do you believe this nonsense? Yes, I do. Amani and the elves sharing blood between us. Impossible. Well, I mean, look at Orwena. Look at you. Look at the elves. There's some genetic ancestry there. I'm just saying. Orwena says there's proof. If it's true, let her show it. Okay.
Think
I'll
on what
join
I
you.
have said. Orwena,
Silly.
how do you know Hagar speaks the truth?
We must go to the Den of Echoes. Follow me.
That's kind of far. To just be walking that slowly. Follow me. Slowly down this path.
The proof lies in one of the paintings within.
I'm listening now.
My patience is dwindling, Zul'Jin says.
We will find victory, Loa or not.
The title of this quest is Revisionist History. Or when it says, not all of the visions in this place were clear to us. Some of them were strange. One in particular seemed to revolve around an unfamiliar people. The people that we learned are the Amani trolls. The magic used to create the painting, to pull the memories from the past, are tied to the Herenir and those close to us. If there was no connection, the Zora Shar, who create the paintings, could not have recalled troll history. I can show you in Zul'Jan. I can show you in Zul'Jan, and you can judge for yourselves. Alright.
You expect me to believe some scratches on a wall?
Our magic only works for memories of our kin. How can we find paintings of Amani memories if you are not kin? Give me your hand. Touch the vision stone and bear witness.
There you are. I need your help with a project.
He says, "This is her proof? Paintings?" Zul'Jan scoffs. Maybe that's why Zul'Jara sent me here instead of coming herself. Better to waste my time than hers. At least my uncle is having a good time. And then he touches it and has just a earth-shattering experience. Just
This land looks familiar. This is Zulaman.
Yes, a desperate battle long ago between the Amani and ancient enemies.
I know this battle. This is our great victory I heard stories of when I was a child. We, Amani, stood alone. No Gokinye, no Loa. And we defeated the greatest enemy the trolls had ever known.
The trolls would have lost, but a few took a desperate risk. They sought the most powerful presence they could find, and pulled, and summoned a creature from a place none should disturb. The Rift of Uln. The Rift of Uln is a place of madness and pain, but the Imani found something greater. They called it Ula'tek.
Ula'tek. I know, right? Right, purple rose. So you want to see the truth? I'll show you the truth. Put your hand on this painting. What's on it? You'll find out. You're gonna find out real soon. We're gonna go see Ula'tek. What's Ula'tek? It's a giant snake. Oh no. Why is it always snakes? Unturning in the quest, revisionist history, or when it says Omani history, painted on the walls of our ancestors. This magic does not work without a bond between our peoples.
No, this must be lies. The Amani alone won this victory.
The next quest, return to Zulaman. Zul'Jan says, I've heard the stories since I was a child. The Amani were outnumbered and still they fought on. They claimed victory through sheer will. Orwenna says the visions cannot lie. Uncle thinks details of the battle could have been lost. They would question everything it means to be Amani. Zul'Jan scowls. I must find the truth of this. Uncle says if anyone would know, it would be the Loa. The Loa have said nothing of this before. But we must start somewhere. It's time to go home.
We will discover the truth of this, Gokinye.
What he means to say is you have our thanks for sharing this with us, and we must return to Zulaman to investigate.
I can speed your return. Roots guide your path.
Hey, welcome to the stream. We got a little lost in the narrative there. Welcome. Welcome.
Hashura, help me search through Uncle's things while he communes with the Loa. Oraka, friend of the Amani.
Why is my uncle so disorganized? A question for the ages.
Find the strength in yourself.
My uncle has already started communing with the Loa to find information on this Ula'tek. Meanwhile, we're gonna dig through his boxes to see what we can find. Zoljan points to all the boxes scattered around the terrace. My uncle has the biggest collection of histories among the Amani. I used to read through them when I was a boy. Look for anything about Ula'tek, snakes, or early Amani history. I'll take these, you search the others.
Agazon says they know nothing of Ula'tek. Strange.
Because the Amani alone earned the victory.
So this first one says, when investigating the box of scrolls, the box is filled with scrolls and writings. As you search through the materials, one scroll catches your eye. One of the oldest structures in Zolamon is the crypt of Numazon. Built millennia ago after a brutal conflict, the crypt houses the remains of many fallen warriors as well as our earliest writings on stone tablets. The Amani are a people with a strong oral tradition, so these few written records are a special treasure. Many of them have stood the test of time, allowing a unique look into early Amani history. Alright, let's tell the others.
Numazon! Yes! Those tablets are ancient and we're searching for clues.
And another box. The box is filled with scrolls and trinkets. One scroll looks much older than the others. Wave after wave of our best warriors fought against the endless hordes of our greatest enemy. Eventually, we broke through their lines and attacked with all our might. Though most of our fighters fell in the assault, we succeeded where so many had failed. The great nemesis of the trolls lay dead. What was left of the Amani, battered and bleeding, stood triumphant. Tell the others.
See? The Amani stood alone. No Loa. No Gokini.
And how many Amani died that day, Jean boy?
Box number 3. This box has scrolls and tablets thrown about haphazardly. It seems like someone had gone through this box before. As you sort through the papers and stone, your hand strikes a different material. Wood. Lifting the item in the way, you find an Amani mask buried at the bottom of the box. Oh. Lifting the items in the way, you find an Amani mask buried at the bottom of the box. Why is this here? Take the mask.
Get away! Leave me alone! A spirit mask! Grab it! I never owned a mask like that. Where did it come from? Bring it here. The keen-eyed Kina watch over you.
I've never kept a spirit mask in my belongings. This one must have snuck into that box. Kaduru inspects the mask. It's the mask from the mask. It looks quite damaged. Perhaps we can help. Give
Don't be
Kenduru
a
the mask.
stranger.
Who are you? Don't hurt me!
You are damaged, friend. Ashura, grab my tools and some supplies.
They attacked the city. They tried to destroy me.
Who did?
My memory is foggy.
The Haranir lied. There is no mention of Ula'tek.
Ula'tek? The ultimate weapon of the Amani?
What do you mean, a weapon? What do you know?
I am not sure. Who? What? Oh, yes.
I guess we can't get rid of you now. Ashura.
Did you hear what it said? A weapon. The ancestors did not bow to Aloha. They claimed a weapon that led to our victory. I must know more. You said that tablets at Numazon are the oldest in Zulamon. We can continue the search there. Perhaps the ancient Amani left behind clues for us. Uncle says we should bring the mask. A stray memory might be the key to unlocking this mystery.
Numazan is our only lead about Ula'tek. At least until this mask remembers more.
Do you know who you are? Tell me what you remember.
I will try. It's fragments. You seem familiar, though.
We are searching for knowledge, Jamboy, not weapons.
If Ula'tek is our weapon, we would be fools not to reclaim it. I have a few ideas. Want to hear them?
Uncle doesn't understand. Ula'tek could change everything. Don't go into plastics. Go into Ula'tek. The Ula'tek industry.
Zulaman will always stand strong.
The next quest from Zildjian is called There's the Rub. If the tablets were made when the Amani first arrived in Zulamon, then there must be some clue about Ula'tek here. The tablets are too heavy to carry, so Uncle suggested that we take rubbings of the inscriptions. I scouted ahead and gathered a few, but I ran into the Vile Branch. I came back here to make sure Uncle was safe. Enter Numazon and collect more of the rubbings while I watch over Uncle. Watch out for the Vile Branch. Yeah, you stay with Uncle. You protect Uncle. That's right. And the mask. Don't forget the mask. Brain drain. From the befuddled Amani mask that says, I wish I could be more help, but the grasp in my memory, due to the damage the mask has sustained, that magic has leaked out for who knows how long. Wait. It's not the mask, it is a spirit inhabiting the mask? Because it just spoke of the mask as if it were just an object itself. Weird. Okay. You repaired the physical part of the mask, but the magic within is still weak. Zul'Jan says vile branch trolls occupy this crypt. The magic that binds me together is like the magic they use. You might be able to help. Retrieve their hex fetishes. I should be able to drain the magic from them. Alright.
Can the vile branch hex sticks restore the mask's memory?
Not directly, but reinforcing the magic within may help.
Between the tablets and the mask, let's hope we find a clue to Ula'tek.
There are possible clues, but no overt references to Ula'tek from this one, it says. I've been doing tier 11 delves, and this is just like butter. Just so easy to take down these enemies. Flavor text is the same. I think it's probably going to be the same on all of these. Wesley. After playing Warrior for a while and coming back to Druid, there's just so many things that Druids can do, so many utility things that Druids can do, Guardian Druids in particular, that just makes it so easy to get through content. You don't want to fight stuff? Switch to cat form. Go invisible.
Mr. Pithier, since the first
Run out.
shrine built in Atalaman was dedicated to the serpent's victory.
Are they talking about Ula'tek?
The magic of the Vile Branch feels so familiar. Did they put me in this mask?
I can remember.
It will just take a moment to drain the magic from the fetishes.
I will remember more next time.
And speaking with Kinduru, he says, "Let me take a look at the rubbings."
Horaga, beloved
Says,
of
"Look here.
Akelzon.
Look here, this mentions the Amani summoning a great serpent to save them from a terrible foe. And here, the serpent was victorious, but the Amani sealed it away. The first shrine built in Talaman was dedicated to the serpent." Kinduru continues to analyze the rubbings.
Zaranago, child.
The next quest, mission to Mysara. The mask says, "The magic helped, but not enough. I still don't remember my name or past life. That knowledge may be lost forever. I do remember more about Ula'tek, or rather, where we might find more information. I was forced into this form by the Vile Branch trolls. They kept dark knowledge secret from the other tribes, including knowledge of Ula'tek. If we are to know more, we must go to the Masara Deeps."
The path to Ula'tek lies in the Mysara Deeps with Hexlord Malakraz.
Malakras, this is madness! He betrayed and enslaved our Loa.
Oh.
We don't need magical animals. We need solutions.
One moment, we'll be
Maybe.
back. Just a sec. We're going to take just a short break. Park in a place that most likely nobody will step in front of me, but they might. We'll be back in just a moment. Alright, and we're back. Let's continue this storyline.
I have a few ideas. Want to hear them?
Zildjian says, we Amani can only ever rely on ourselves. We cannot trust the Loa or the Gokenye to be there when we need them. If the Loa withdraw their blessing, Zoljara will be powerless. Without power of our own, we are at their mercy. The Lightwood was a promising start. It helped us defeat the Twilight's Blade and push back Xal'atath's minions. But we will need something more. A weapon the Amani can wield to protect our people and use as leverage against our rivals. Zildjian glances at his uncle and scowls. My uncle doesn't understand. Neither does Zoljara, but grandfather would. He'd understand what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, Zoljara.
Zulaman will always stand.
Vile branch? Maras! We must tell Zoljara.
You will try to take, just like with the Lightwood. We need it, and we will need Ula'tek. Or it may be the weapon we need for when the elves make war on us. For when the Loa abandon us. How can you be sure they have done it before, huh? Why not put some of that faith in me, Uncle?
Because, Zildjian, you're a loose cannon.
I have many lucky tools you like.
Honestly, any of the werebear forms are cool. I don't often see people running like the the Winnie the Pooh bear version of this one, but it exists. And I'd respect it if somebody ran it. But yeah, I think the polar bear version is really cool, and the fell version. When they did the Legion remix, it was the end of last year, beginning of 2026 that it ran from. I thought the fell version was the one that was unobtainable. And I was very happy to discover that it was the one that was still in the game. And it's still in the game, for those that don't know. You just have to unlock it. You gotta beat a real hard boss.
Malakas is dead.
Well, it's more than just one boss.
It is his knowledge that we seek.
Anyway, returning to the story. We'll come back to that. Bookmark that.
I can remember.
Indeed, for the Horde. But I don't...
Come back later.
I also don't, I have a couple Alliance characters, but I don't really play out those characters. Not anymore. And that's not even where I started. Really playing. I think my best friend, when he started playing in vanilla, he started playing on a night elf. But then when I started playing, like when I finally got a computer to play World of Warcraft, started playing on Horde. That's
what would you hear?
The majority of the storyline in the Horde, the old storyline going back to Thrall. Those storylines. That Horde. There's a lot of different hordes. Thrall's Horde. There's still those Garrosh Hellscream stands that are out there, and no, I'm not a fan of them. Not a Garrosh Hellscream fan here at all. Not at all. It says Malacrest is dead, but that doesn't mean his knowledge is lost.
You'll be back.
It says, while I was a servant of the Vile Branch, I remember discussions about Malacrest's research into Ula'tek. Malacrest recorded his knowledge in scrolls that he kept with him. Now that he's dead, we need to find out what happened to them. The Vile Branch Hexmasters won't talk willingly. But if you slay them, I can use their own necromantic magic against them to compel them to speak.
I will remember more next time.
Digging deeper. The mask says we're looking for the Scrolls of Malacrest while we are in Mysara. Try to find any scrolls the Vile Branch have left around. Mysara is a dangerous place, so don't bother sorting through them. Just grab them, and we can check later. Even if they don't mention Ula'tek, we might find information about their plans or intentions against the Amani. We just need to grab 8 random scrolls. Just grab some scrolls and run. Okay, Zul'Jin.
Jean boy, no good can come from that villain's writings.
Knowledge is not good or bad, Uncle. It's what you do with it that matters.
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe. I mean, that's true. That's true with all information. Oh, we're here. Huh.
Little Zul'Jin, come to do his sister's bidding.
I guess we can't get rid of you now. Ah, good. Someone competent for once.
Malakras always said that finding Diloa was just the first step. He had bigger plans than that. Ex-Lord, return to us. Ula'tek was Malakras' obsession. A way to return to the Amani Empire.
You do not share your uncle's faith in the law.
I have lived my entire life without them. Why should I?
True. They were here for generations. Yet our empire has crumbled.
Who is sealed in that mask, I wonder?
What did Malakras do to the Loa?
Your grandfather asked the Loa to help fight the elves and other Gokinye. They refused. So Zulijin and Malakras decided to take the power they needed instead of begging for it.
I'm listening now.
The Loa have failed us for generations. We will never serve the Loa. Vodaza was the Hexlord's favored apprentice. If any have Malakras' scrolls, it is her.
Interesting.
Malakras infused avatars with the Lord's power. Avatars like your grandfather.
So, he researched Ula'tek. If grandfather could wield the power of our greatest weapon, then...
He could reclaim stolen lands, rebuild the Empire, realize his dream.
Oraka, beloved of Akelzon.
Kanduro says Ula'tek being some sort of weapon was already unsettling. But now Malakras is involved. He and his plots brought Zul'Jan's grandfather to ruin. He destroyed our age-old bond with the Loa. This chase for knowledge is taking us down a treacherous path.
The keen-eyed Kina watch over you.
In turning in the quest, Memories of Malakras, Kanduro says, the Mysara caverns are even more dangerous than the deeps. And Vordaza is as deadly as she is cruel.
May I be raised again on the wings of Akelzon.
This search for Ula'tek is becoming more dangerous than Zul'Jan realizes. Kanduro says in turning in the quest, digging deeper.
I speak for Akelzon. Always have, always will.
Kanduro takes the bundle of scrolls. He says nothing, but is clearly concerned.
Loa keep you in their hearts.
Alright. The next quest, Mysara Caverns, Master of Souls. Malakras' notes are with Vordaza, and she's using them to further her necromantic experiments. I need you to go into the Mysara Caverns to recover them. It will be dangerous, and you will need to gather allies before venturing in. I will stay here and protect my uncle. We need to sort through all of these scrolls we gathered and see what else we can find out. Cool. A dungeon.
Our best lead to Ula'tek are those notes in Vordaza's possession. Don't get blood on them.
Just call me Uncle.
Alright. I'm gonna stay a while and listen.
Zaranago, child.
Invaded our land. When the Trollbanes hunted our people. When my grandfather was tortured. And still, we had to beg them to aid us against the Twilight Blade. We must take the power we need to protect the Amani, like my grandfather did. My grandfather did what was needed. The Amani stand alone, and the Amani never die.
Who? What? Oh, yes.
remember serving Malakras in the Vile Branch. Thank you, Champion. Little by little, my memories are returning. I know I've been like this for a long time. I remember serving Malakras in the Vile Branch. And I remember Zul'jin, the great hero of the Amani. He united the bickering trolls under one banner. He led us into war against the elves. He was fierce, intelligent, deadly, and was willing to do anything for his people. I'm happy to see the same traits in Zul'jin. He is young, but he will lead the Amani to greatness one day. Oh no. What if he is Malakras?
You'll be back.
There you are. I need your help with a project.
Oh, you can queue for a follower dungeon with Zul'jin. I'm not gonna do that. One moment. We'll queue in just a sec. Yeah, we're gonna get through this super quick. I don't know if I've done this one yet.
Hashura, Orakazul, I am blessed to be here to prowl with me. I have used the shadows to see inside the cavern. I have seen my people dead, alive, or both. I fear they be sacrificed for some dark purpose. Come, I will guide you. We're gonna rescue my people.
Or is this just completely new?
Another wither back. Another bag of coin for Murujin.
He be the one bringing my people here. Keep out of his way. For now.
Who be stealing my kill? Who be letting Alazi's little kittens go? What does my eagle spy with her shiny eyes? A trespasser, an interloper, but you won't take my prey from me. What be this, Necraft? Fresh prey? Can't wait the blood flow. If I don't get ya, Necraft will. Freeze! Necraft, strike! Aim for the heart. You're gonna pay for that.
A good kill, Ashura. And I rescued all that was still alive. But why did Murojin bring them here? The kidnapping won't stop until we get to the root of the evil. Follow me. That not be natural. And the energy flowing into it. This is hex magic. Using the souls of the dead in powerful magic spells. I hope this is not why they brought my kin here. It'd be worse than we thought. How many of my people have died here? What's she doing? She's rending the souls, twisting them, feeding them to that monster. There are souls still that we can save. You confront her, I gonna release all the souls I can find.
What's this? New souls for my experiments? Your soul be forfeit. This affliction hit hard. Go, make them suffer. Ma'ako, ka, shada! You accomplished nothing. Rak'tul will still rise.
There'll still be many angry souls. I will keep them busy and keep them from feeding the monster. But the monster be up to you.
What have you done?
Be careful. He seems powerful and unstable.
Feast! Smash! Get mine! Don't feel so good.
With the creature dead and the vile branch gone, we with the bark all be sleeping a little safer. For now. We will always be looking over our shoulders at the vile branch. Come back with me. The chief be having a reward for you.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. So something I was supposed to grab in there that wasn't one of those.
We haven't had any luck here. Did
Oh, no,
you
it's not.
succeed in getting Malacras's notes? Hashura. Oraka, friend of the Amani.
You got him now. Let's see if this was worth the effort. Zoljan flips through the scrolls.
Find the strength in yourself.
Here, the notes say Ula'tek was sealed away by the Amani. To break the seal, one needs a key. Zoljan flips through the notes. The key was hidden within a shrine and protected with ancient magic. But which shrine? Zoljan looks up. Didn't the tablets at Numazon mention a shrine being dedicated to the serpent's victory? We know from the visions in Herondar that Ula'tek was a serpent. That must be it. The key is hidden at the serpent shrine in Atalaman. Meet Zoljan at the warlord's stair within Atalaman.
The key to Ula'tek is hidden in the serpent shrine of Atalaman. Let's go.
Let's go. Zul'Shan, wait! We need to tell Zul'Shara! Zul'Shan! Stop!
If the key is within, we will have to smash the shrine open. We don't need magical animals. We need solutions.
The words, smash the shrine open, have never ended well.
I guess we can't get rid of you now.
Zoljan says if Malacras was right, the key to Ula'tek should be right here. Zoljan's heavy hammer thumps onto the shrine for emphasis. It may take me some time to break through the stone to find it. I don't know what kind of protection the ancestors have in place, but you will have to deal with them while I work. I admit, I did not believe the visions in Herondar. I don't fully trust Malacras's notes either. But if the key is here, that would be undeniable proof that that what we are chasing is real.
You do not need Ula'tek's power, Shan boy. We have Zul'Shara, the Hashem, to protect us.
And when the Loa abandon us again, we cannot rely on them. There you are. I need your help with a project. Friend of my sister.
Sulshan! Something's happening!
Death to all who seek the serpent's power!
I'm listening now.
Sir! We don't need to do this!
Yes, we do, Uncle. The Amani must stand strong. We
Do not be tempted by power like your grandfather. He brought ruin to us all. You do not need Ula'tek's power, Shanboy. We have Zushara, the Hashem, to protect us.
And when the Loa abandon us again, we cannot rely on them.
I promised Amani. Never again. Our ancestors are warning us. Help me stop this.
Oraka, friend of the...
Sulshan! Something's happening! Yeah, we're going back and see him.
Death to all who seek the serpent's power!
We don't need magical and...
Stop! We don't need to do this! No. Do not...
Ha! I found it! This must be the key.
Sulshan! This is dark magic!
No! With this power, we need no law. No...
Nephew! Look out!
Uncle! Uncle!
He is dead, Zul'Jan.
No. No. I didn't...
Tragic. A lifetime of devotion to his Loa. Yet where were they when he breathed his last breath? Sadly, this is the fate of our people. Zul'Jin and I, we tried to change it.
You knew my grandfather? Then you must be...
Malakras. And I need your help, Zul'Jan, to secure our people's future, free of the Loa's empty promises.
What about my sister? The Loa have... When she sees our uncle...
Take the key, Zul'Jan. And when you have claimed Ula'tek's power, I assure you...
You're awake? You were out for quite a while.
Ah, you hail from above.
The Amani found you and Kanduru at Atalaman. They carried you back here. We got a little pet, a kiki. Little bird. Yeah, little red bird that matches the mount. Oh my god. Adorable. After the meeting in Herendar, I came here to speak with Zoljara about the vision you witnessed. Zoljan had seemed upset when you left. It was not my intent to make him so, but all of that can wait. Now that you're awake, you should go speak to Zoljara. She wants to know what happened in Atalaman.
Zuljara is at the lower shrine, attending to Kinduru. Come.
What would we do without you, Uncle? Go on.
Champion, it's good to see you again. The last time I saw my uncle, I had asked him to accompany Zoljan to a diplomatic meeting in Herendar. Now I found my uncle dead, you unconscious, and my brother missing. Zoljara's countenance is equal parts sorrow and fury as she turns to look at you. Tell me what happened. Relate the entire story to Zoljara.
I see. Ashura, would you honor us by helping with the death rites? The herbs are undercut. As for Zul'Jan, he has always obsessed over our ancestors' legacy and our grandfather's glory. But to join forces with Malakras, that fool. I warned him about that villain. He manipulated grandfather, and now Malakras did this. He killed my uncle. I know it in my bones. And now he has my brother in his clutches. We have to find him. I have to save him. Zul'Jan is adult, but he is my brother. And the only family I have left.
I've already sent scouts to search for Zul'Jan, but it will be impossible to cover so much ground. I pray he sees through the lies that Malakras has woven before it's too late. Zoljara's expression is grim, then softens as a small eagle lands on your shoulder. Thank you, champion, for telling me what happened, and for being with my uncle at the end. This eagle was my uncle's favorite companion on his walks through Zolomon. I think he would like it if you took care of him now that he's gone.
Zuljara, I bear responsibility for putting your brother on this path. I will help you find him.
Thank you. This is not your fault, Owena, but I welcome your help. Araka, my friend. The Amani will, uncle. I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you. I should not. There's always trouble.
Wait for a lead on Zul'Jan's whereabouts. So that's it for the quest line this week. It seems like they're going to be doing this as an episodic thing, where each week we're going to be given a chapter. 5 weeks, it looks like. 5 chapters. This is week 1. And I do believe this is leading up to a greater thing, like a larger raid or something like that. So, I think. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. I believe this will be finishing with the release of the new patch 12.1. So 12.0.7. So the next one is 12.1. The big one. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this stream, please be sure to give us a like. That really, really does help. And subscribe if you haven't done so, so you can find us again when we go live. We don't just stream World of Warcraft. We've also been doing Crimson Desert recently. I've also streamed Arc Raiders in the past. Things like Sea of Thieves, Tears of the Kingdom, Cyberpunk 2077. General gaming channel. But I have been doing a lot of World of Warcraft recently, so if you enjoy the World of Warcraft stuff, we will be back with more. Anyways, everyone, I hope you have a great day. Be safe. Take care, and yeah, have a great day.